Hey, Crappy, we go. Hey, Koopa, hi, what's up, brother? Yeah, cool now. There we go. Copy. Making copies. Good to see you. Had to get my feet wet. Nice today. It's 80 freaking 7 degrees. So, you know, thanks for make the old skin. There you go. I'll watch it. Look at this. All the rocks got algae on them. Not good something. Too much. Yeah. Water's pretty good. You can't even saw that either. There we go. I heard it. Boom. Shaka-laka. What's that?
What are you doing in the cool? Oh,
How's that?
that's nice.
Oh, there's some crawdad. This gravel usually isn't this algaed over this time of year, you know what I mean?
Put yourself bigger, Sass.
Do what?
Put your screen bigger. Take
I
me
didn't
out.
know.
Yeah, take me out if you want. That way you can see. Yeah, that's better.
Yep. I just had to soak my feet.
You saw me near the river, so you said, "Frigid, I'm leaving."
Was that Lake Ontario? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I was
there a
down
place
at
that has rivers that run in and out of it all over, probably?
Yeah, I was, there was a couple of, there's a creek up here near me that comes and it goes all the way down to the lake, right? And then there's my river. And then, of course, the river that I was on over there, that goes all the way up to the airport.
That's cool. This river runs out of the lake. This comes out of the lake, you know.
Right. So taking trails all the way up there. That's what my father used to do. Like take the bike trails and go all the way up there when he was out there.
A couple of years ago, this couple, they got in a fight, and they were taking there's a bike trail here that goes all the way to Bolivar. It's about, I don't know, 30 miles, and they got in a fight, and she left, and he found her the next day frozen stiff on the trail.
Hi, Jeff. Poor Dirt Farmer is in your chat. Same with Craig. Hi, Craig. Koopa, hi. How's it going?
Hey, Poor Dirt Farmer. What's up? Craig Farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, yeah.
You'll see that many snakes anymore.
Oh, yeah. I saw one yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, it was just a rat, a garter
snake. Look at the travel though. This is like, it's never looked like this. I mean, there's not even a flat rock to skip because they all got algae all over them. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Runoff. RUNOFT. Did I tell you that the one where I went to the zoo and they only had one dog there?
Oh, yeah?
It was a Shih Tzu.
See?
I like that one. Oh, man.
Is this the same creek that we're always in with you?
Yeah. See these little bitty, see these little fry right here?
Yeah.
They're mosquito fish. They're the ones they put in creeks to keep, you know, they eat mosquitoes, keep malaria down, like they're pretty carnivorous. They can eat like 100 times their body weight in one day in mosquito larvae.
Wow.
See here?
It's nice, clear. It's clear water, though, right?
I don't know. Not really. I just don't put my hands in my mouth after I've been here.
No, obviously not. But it's just one of them. It looks clear.
Well, it is, but just east of here, like just a couple of years ago, they opened up this side and made a trail over the bridge, but it's where the landfill used to be.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, every time it rains, it comes over here. But yeah, I've been coming here since 1974, though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jared. They just get tempered and shit, and they'll never be sick. George Carlin. There's a darter. See the water? You see it? That's a darter right here. When you see them, that means the water's really. Yeah, they're all. Yeah. Clean. This is algae, though. It sucks.
That looks like a frog.
Yeah, that's a darter. They shimmy along the bottom, you know.
Quiet listener.
Quiet listener, hey, what's up? Yeah, I got me some more markers today, and I was at Dollar General. Do you have that there?
Yeah, no, we do have Dollar Tree here, but we got Dollar.
Yeah, we have Dollar Tree too. Dollar General is just like in between Walmart, but they wanted like $3.50 for 30 pieces of writing paper, you know, and sketch pads. I was like, I ain't paying that.
No, I found you know what, like I said, I've never been over off of like the lakeshore there. So I went into where they have fresh groceries, fresh vegetables, right?
Oh, yeah.
And of course, they have their transplants out and stuff. They even do these strawberry planters. The strawberries now in like hanging planters.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't get much. I only got 7 morels, but all this rain to be like last year I picked blackberries for eating. They were like 3 months.
Yeah, blackberries.
Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of them this year.
They were selling them.
No, I didn't sell them. I ate them.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. They were selling the bushes. Like, Mimi got blueberries. She got 2 blueberries.
I saw blueberry bushes at Lowe's or something too.
Mm-hmm. He planted them upstairs, and that's where I was on my way to the lake there because I have to divert a lot of construction.
How much does a fishing license cost up there?
$20. It's about $20 or $30 for the year.
Not bad. It's 12 here.
Yeah, it's like $20.
No, I don't get hunting license because I don't kill anymore. You know,
No.
Whenever the stores, you know, I always had food in them. I quit killing things to eat, except for fish. You know, I love fish. There's a lot of cars. There's like 7 or 8 cars down here today. I like them when I see people got their kids out here instead of, you know, watching TV.
That's where I just was. They were in the water and stuff like that. But it's actually quiet. It's more busy in the summertime.
This here's like, you know, 5 miles outside the city, but I see there's a few people coming out here and ride their bikes on the bike trails, you know.
Yeah, wherever the water is, right? Because that's what I did one of the videos just because I could see the girls coming, and it was like, yeah, if I lived around here, I'd be hopping the fence and going on the creek.
Hey, I got you a story for you. Last time I came down here, there was a guy with his old lady and 2 boys and a girl, and he was way downstream. We started talking. He ended up smoking some weed, and then somehow I mentioned YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Show me Sasquatch, and he goes, "You're not gonna believe this," but he goes, "A few years ago, me and my wife saw one eating a dog on the highway," and I said, "By the restaurant." I went and did the investigation on it. Me and my old partners. It was the same guy. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I met him down here. Look at that one.
Oh, nice.
I got him on Facebook, and he likes to fish. So we're gonna do some fishing.
I only saw the one fisherman. That's it. I mean, I'll find them later. If I went back down tonight because the moon is out, and the park is more quiet. That's what
I haven't seen any. Oh, there's not that many big fish in here though. This gravel's like quicksand right here.
My rivers are totally.
This is where the snakes like to lay out in the sun. You got to kind of watch for water moccasins and cottonmouths and shit.
I'm watching I want it around me for the fight.
Oh, well, fuck it. Hmm.
Oh, there's people.
Yep. Wow, people. People are people. I'm gonna have to do this. Good day for it, huh? Catch anything? Yeah.
On Jenna.
Well,
Humans,
yeah.
that's exactly what I do. I'm like, why everybody gets the same idea and then they want to come to the water. The water.
Here you go. This is the way the rocks usually look, even in the water like this.
Yeah.
Without shit on them. Yeah.
Like tail.
See, that's apogee. Like,
Oh, I like tail up here.
Bone. There's so many tools and shit here, though. It's hard. I try not to look because you end up with tons of shit at the house.
Yeah, that's true. You put it in your pocket or your backpack.
Yeah, it used to be a rule when I had the pawn shop. I couldn't bring anything home unless it fit in my pocket.
That's it.
But usually that was jewelry, so it turned out okay usually. Hey, you wouldn't believe? Check it out. Earlier today, there's this new dispensary. Well, it's a new owner called Wicked Superstore, and they sell pipes and all that crap, dummies,
Paraphernalia.
So I went in there. I said, "Man, it smells good in here." They said, "Come on back." I went in the back room and sitting there, and they smoked weed with me, dabs. Give me a free soda.
Did it have
And then I went and got a bud out of my truck and gave it to him, and then they gave me two different bags of weed.
That's the next thing I gotta put that in dirt. Is my cannabis.
Look at this one.
Did they give you CBD?
No, that's what,
CBD drink?
I've tried. I mean, I've tried CBD too. Yeah,
well, I figured that if you were in that kind of store, maybe it was CBD infused.
No, once it went legal, they could change owners, and I guess the guy had the license or whatever.
Yeah, this is the shit that they put in my store, and it's like, what the heck is this shit?
And it's tripping though, I was sitting there smoking weed in a store that sells weed.
Right. Like, what the hell? I'm allowed to do this. That's what I was doing at the lake, right?
There's kind of like I'm not
diverting from the kids no more. That's the one thing. I'm like, I'm not diverting from the kids. The kids everywhere.
This is an old ass tree, and look at it. Look how big it's split.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go around these people. There's a bunch of people.
Oh, run away from the people.
There's not any too many spiders yet. Webbing across the divide.
I'm seeing those bugs, those Asian bugs, those invasive bugs. There's a lot of them, so definitely.
Little beetle?
Yeah, the little tiny
Japanese beetle. Looks like a June bug.
Yeah, it looks like a fly, and it's one of those things where that's how in a couple of weeks we'll get the helicopter. It'll take all of these things out. Because in the backyard, I was in the backyard today, Sassy, where I gotta fix it. It's a lot of work right now, but it's one of them things where
you have a backyard. You mean a tree yard, tree loft?
No, you know what? They took out a pool that was there from years ago. So it's one of those. Yeah, it's like you need to save some things, and some things obviously have to go.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is where down by the lake, right? So it's one of those projects that definitely like growing the tomatoes, growing potatoes. Right? These are the people, and I'm going to tell you, they're on a spectrum. I need these people. I need these people around PDF because they actually know what they're doing. And they don't mind getting dirty.
There you go.
Right.
There you go, splash. Hey, this is a place where I was walking down through here, and it's raining.
Right.
Tony was on the panel, remember?
Oh yeah.
That was some funny shit. You dropped the link again, please. Gator bait. Hey, you know what you call a was it Bud Light now? It's called tranny fluid.
It was good.
I thought it was a good one. They lost billions of dollars putting that homo on that can of beer. So that'll learn them.
That's next month. Here, next month, it's all month is LGBTQ. So they start. I'm telling you, it's like today was King in United Kingdom with the coronation.
Yeah, the commencement or whatever.
It's like whatever. Who gives a shit? Move on.
And all the lizards get together and celebrate.
But do you not notice it's on Saturn Day? Saturn Day,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Saturnia. Okay, there you go.
That's
And
all symbolized.
right. It's all pomp and stupidness. Like you see the gold carriages that they got. Come on, they can't feed the needy.
Yeah, I didn't even watch 1 second of it.
So who's the greedy? Come on, this is exactly what my family says.
I never, got excited when they said the Queen was coming over here and any of that crap. I didn't even pay no difference.
You know what about
one thing I did once, I went out on the highway and flipped off George Sr. Bush when he went by.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Fuck you, asshole. You Satanist. You know what I bought today?
What?
Herbs. We bought herb today. Herbs.
Oh, I thought you said.
You know what I found as an herb, to be honest?
Yeah. I know herb.
It freaking stinks. Curry.
Oh, I like curry. I like curry chicken with rice.
I'm telling you, this curry was stinking up my trunk. All right?
But some people don't like curry. I don't know why. I guess it affects them differently, I guess.
No, but it's not it's like 50 different types of curry, right? This curry, because my daughter likes the exotic spices. So, if she wants lemon curry or curry on her chicken or whatever, that's why I bought it.
Oh, we know she likes exotic spices because you were trying to pimp her out on, what was that, TikTok. That was so dumb.
But you see, she was upstairs here. I'll show you what she was doing yesterday. She was taking these transplants and starting to do like terrariums and stuff, right? And
where'd you go? There he is.
Oh, PDF is here?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Man, you'd be gator bait if you was walking around in Florida in the water like that.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I know that. You wouldn't get very far, they'd chew your fucking leg off.
I'm watching the whole time. I'm thinking, yeah, I can see now a couple of gators come slurring down the bank. You come splashing down through there. This is not.
I had a friend that went to Florida, and he got back and he said, "Come out here, look at my trunk." And he had like a 4-foot alligator he caught with a cast net.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll show you what.
How's the weather in Florida?
It's in the 80s.
It's 87 here. I can't believe it.
It's nice out. Short pants and t-shirts.
Hey, I got no shirt and shorts. I made it a couple of months at my daughter's. I already moved back. I mean, you can't live with, family. Yeah. Nothing wrong. It's been a long time since I've been around screaming kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
my grandkids, but I can do without, until they get a little older.
Come back when they grow up a little, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's just how it is.
So that's blueberries.
Yeah.
The blueberries.
Oh yeah, blueberries are fucking good.
Hey, at least you had some fun though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I
still got a lot of my stuff there, so I got my foot in the door. They're getting ready to go on a cruise or something for like 10 days. I'll probably go back down then and stay, but just me.
Yeah. Keep an eye on things while they're gone. That's always a good thing to do.
Yeah, I've been going. There's a bunch of old houses all around.
Look at that.
Oh, so you get to explore, huh?
Yeah, I got offered a job too. It's a girl I used to go to school with. I was friends with her husband. She's opening a halfway house for people to, in between. Who wants to know if I'd come there and be a teacher or whatever,
Yeah.
No, I can teach about that.
Yeah, you might know a little bit about it. You've met a few people that like that before.
It's not where you're from, it's where you're at though, right?
It's out there. Oh. What happened?
Hey, did you hear my joke? Well, my penis was once in the Guinness World Book of Records. You know that?
Outside.
My penis was in the Guinness World Book of Records once, but the librarian told me to take it out.
Oh my God, Sassy.
Every now and then I get notifications from What's Tooth, seeing these still making videos about it. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. He's mad at us because we got a couple cameras filming his house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we got a www address that all the video gets stored on. And he's pissed off about it. I don't know why.
God, it's weird because every now and then I'll pause. I don't really go that many chats anymore. It's time of year. There's too much to do outside.
Yeah.
Chilly yet. It's getting chilly up here. That's why people die. Yeah, as soon as the sun goes away, Sass, it's one of them like, it's chilly.
I'm wounded. I'm injured. I can't do much but sit on the porch right now.
Hey, was that you the other when I did a live stream? We were playing Tony, and it came in. It was somebody with one of Tony's kind of names. I figured it was you.
No, I like everybody to know it's me when I come somewhere. You know.
Well, we were talking about Tony, and it wasn't like 2 minutes that there's one of those fake Tonys came in. I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, that was somebody probably I might know. I know people like that that'll do things like that. I'm just saying, possibly.
Yeah, I know. It's fun.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was though. If it was, it could have been. I could probably give you half a dozen names and they'd all be wrong.
Oh yeah. Every now and then I think he's gonna pop up or.
Well, no, there's a guy. There's someone that made a fake page. There's a fake Tony running around. They got like one video up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's look at that tree.
I can strike it for impersonation if I want to. I just didn't feel like it yet. I'll take it down.
I see chat sometimes. There's a few people that have your name in their description of their name, you know.
Yeah, they loved me a long time.
Yeah. Hell, my neighbor down there, it's south of Nixa, Christian County, Stone County. He's 65, and he knew who you were. He watches auditors. I was like, he started naming everybody. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
I had a friend last night say, how you like me now? And I started laughing. He goes, what? And I go, nothing. I'm sorry. That's the first thing. You're the only one that's paying attention.
Hey, maybe I'll leave a lasting legacy, right?
Hey, well, you got a big digital footprint, that's for sure. I mean, if you punch in your name on Google or YouTube or anything, it's going to pop up about 50 videos at least.
Dude.
Here's a trail marker over here. It's pretty cool.
This latest is called Thumbnail.
Thick as hot.
Yeah,
And no, we don't want to see it.
That is cool. Oh, look at this one.
that shit hurts.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Sassy, his latest video, PDF's latest video is called Thumbnail.
It is?
Right. So he wanted to know, what should I put on my thumbnail? And we're like, well, you're ripping your thumbnail.
Well, I unlisted it because people were getting grossed out. But I peeled my thumbnail off, right?
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
On my stream. Yeah, people on my stream. I couldn't fucking watch it.
Mm-hmm.
How's that done it? It sucks.
It fucking hurt. It had to come off, dude. It had to come off.
Yeah, you have it or it's going to get worse. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All you could hear on that stream was, oh my God. That's all you heard.
It was painful.
I bet. How long ago? When was that? How long ago?
Yesterday.
On Thursday. On Thursday.
That's going to take a
couple minutes.
Wednesday or Thursday, Sass. And it was like, I love that. I don't want to see it. Like PDF, no. Hi, no justice. No justice.
Are you still doing HVAC?
Sometimes, but not this week or next week. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get hot. Shit's going to start failing, right?
Well, my shoulder hurts like hell. That's why I'm not moving either. I got fucked up my shoulder, fucked up my hand. I'm all fucked up. Yeah.
I'm all fucked up.
Like half the people I know are dead, so.
I'm going to take a couple weeks off.
I don't blame you. I took a couple decades off.
Well, not by choice. It's because I hurt too much to leave the house.
Well, the doctor, I always preach against big pharma. And here I was, I went to the doctor, and they put me on this medicine for my heart. And then made me go do angiograms with the dye and all that shit.
Right.
They sent me a letter that said I had nodules on my lungs and all that shit, and I just threw all that shit away and threw the medicine away and ain't going no more. Fuck them. I mean, if I had heart problems, how could I go out here and hike every day and not feel no pain? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the doctor's from India. His name's like, I can't pronounce his name. It's all consonants, no vowels. I can't understand what he says. I'm like, that motherfucker don't care about me. He's not even from here. You know what I mean?
We knew a guy that they told him he needed a heart transplant, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "You're fucking crazy. I'm going home to die." And he did. About a year or so later, he's still sitting there watching TV. It was a while, a good year or so, maybe 2. Well, finally, he went back to the doctors because he just wasn't feeling right.
Yeah.
And they said that the heart, like his arteries were clogged, but the heart grew a new vein off the side that connected to the heart that helped blood flow. So the heart can actually grow veins off the side of your heart to feed blood when you have a clogged artery.
Yeah.
Not that
I looked up those nodules, and it said the only time they say you have them is when you have that scan done. I had done. They wouldn't even know they were there if they hadn't done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, everybody probably got them, right?
Yeah.
Especially when
people that go to the doctor have never been sick, and they go, "You're dying." Well, they die because they told them they were dying. You know
that's why this guy, he never went back. He said, "Fuck it." He still don't go to the doctor. He was supposed to have a heart transplant. That was fucking, I don't know how many years ago. 4 or 5, 6 years ago.
I hiked 5 miles. You know what I mean? I hiked 5 miles a day. I got out of the hospital.
Yeah, this motherfucker, he's still kicking. He'd have been dead years ago if he needed a heart transplant right there. And I mean, they was ready to fucking sign him up,
Well, we know the treatment kills more people than the disease. So
he said, "Fuck that." He said, "You ain't doing that to me. I'm going home. See you."
Yeah, I'm not ever gonna. I just don't believe him. They're not trying to cure me. Watch me fall over.
Yeah. Hey, at least you had fun. That's all.
Look at this field. One time, about 4 years ago, I was bigfooting out here with a guy from Oklahoma. He was a preacher, had his 12-year-old son, and then this other guy from Idaho. And it was getting ready to storm, and this field was black, 3 a.m, lightning, and there was 6 squatches or something around here up on this hill back there. We saw their eye shine, but that dude, was preacher dude, he started praying, and his kid was scared to death. I'm serious. I've never seen nothing like it. He's praying to God to make it out of here. You know what I mean? This is a pretty big field.
Yeah.
Right down there. That building down there is a police shooting range. Oh man, it's so nice to me.
There's the wind, I can hear it.
Call the wind, Mariah. Hey, Wisconsin Greg. Yeah. Oh man. How long did you stay? How long were you at the lake today?
Me, I went down around. I was there for about an hour or so.
That's it.
I walked on the other side.
I can feel myself getting a tan. I love the sun. It charges your pineal gland.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get out into the sun.
That's why we live in a sunshine state, Florida.
Exactly. Whenever they said to stay out of the sun, I knew that meant to get out as much as you could in it, because they lie.
The crown chocolate.
The sunscreen is what causes cancer, not the sun. You know what I mean?
And then you come out at moonlight.
I feel better after I've been in the sun than any drug, anything.
No. Guess what? The PDF is going to become the moon walker. He's going to become a skywalker. By the time we're done with him, he'll be a skywalker.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're like, look at this. I know what's over here already.
The dirty skywalker. Damn.
He'll know his constellations when he's looking at his stellarium map.
Most
told
people
her.
that go after him are looking at Uranus.
No, he was watching the moon last night.
You know what I told her? I said, where we live, you don't walk around looking up in the air. You got to look down on the ground or you'll fall over something.
That's
Well, same here.
exactly. That's why I find so much crap, because you got to pay attention to detail when you're walking anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I have to do the same because it's one of those. The roots are good enough.
my
The
yard,
rocks will come out.
You'll fall over one of these damn cats around here. They always want to run around your legs for some reason. Like you're walking and they try to do a zigzag between your legs.
Yeah,
I
they're trying
always
to kill
seem
you.
to find this 2 foot tall or foot tall barbed wire.
Hey, they found themselves flying through the air when they tried that shit with me. I'm coming on. I'm walking forward. My foot's not stopping. When it starts to go forward, if the cat's there, there's nothing going to stop my foot. I'm in forward momentum. You know what I mean?
I don't swerve. I don't swerve for animals because humans win when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, they're going to make me fall down. I'd rather step on them. Now, the dog's a different story. I fall over them. They're pain in the ass.
Well, man, nowadays, you
gotta
see me
walk
talking
around
about
with
running loose
a
anymore here.
You need to walk around sweeping around your feet. That's
Yeah, they
how
do.
you
They'll like run. They'll run in front of one leg and behind the other one. And if you
Just
catch
walking
them
for
in
shoulder.
between,
This is a landfill. What, you know what this is? Look right here too. Dayco's, it makes belts for cars, and they used to dump all their belt scraps here. Rubber belts, you know, hoses. It's just everywhere out here.
well, hey, our country's the most polluted in the whole world, I think.
Yes.
I think we've polluted the United States so bad it can never be fixed.
I don't know, you know, when we were kids, though, I don't know if it was there, but when I was, here's a structure. When I was a kid, when you went to the river, there was cars in it. I mean, tractors, and all the water was like piss foam from cattle. Yeah. I almost think the water's sometimes cleaner than it was back then. You know what I mean? So you didn't have the EPA, and you could throw anything you wanted in the river.
Hey, if the Earth is splitting and there's a new ocean going through the desert of Africa, and
that's too bad.
And that breaks off, who gets to own the piece out in the ocean? I'd like to have that spot. I think I want to claim it.
Yeah.
Or it's a new piece of land. Nobody owns it, right? So
right. Yeah. I think somebody has to claim it, don't they?
I'm thinking we did. Hey, it's got to be pretty clean. It used to be a desert. The sun's been baking it forever.
And sand's a good filter.
Yeah, we get out there and put us some good plants in there. And
look at that. That's weird. Ooh. Oh. Serenity.
I know, right? That looks like a white pine.
There's a lot of trees dying.
Yeah, it's like a white pine.
Hammock. You need a hammock, then you could stretch out and just hang out.
Yeah,
I have a hammock. That's the only way. When I camp out, I sleep in a hammock.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So a hammock.
You got to with that sleeping bag and all that tent and all that crap. I ain't scared of it.
We need it in the backpack, along with the floaty.
I can't get people to just walk in the woods in the daylight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, look, that's a piece of that's iron. It's heavy.
Ooh.
A lot of times where you see these landfills, though, they used to burn them. So a lot of the shit they call meteorites is just fucking shit that melted in the trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm serious. It looks like it because the magnet will stick to it. It's just fucking slag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I find a lot of glass and weird shit melted together. Makes it look like it's some weird, you know, stone or some shit. I don't like people that fake shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they'll go out to a flooded area where it floods, the floodplain, and try to say Sasquatch built all this shit, but when shit recedes, it leaves symmetry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, there's fossils right there. I had to stop. Still getting back in shape after being in a hospital for a freaking week and sleeping in my truck for 3 months. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That shit sucked.
Yeah.
Especially somebody coming to get me a stupid those little gas flame things you light, you know, pure flame or some shit.
Yeah.
For heat, all I did was fucking gas me out. And man, I was coughing for 2 days. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, wow. Hi, Gypsy.
Gypsy, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
I haven't been over there lately, but I tried to make the rounds. Woo! This shit, they're cedar trees. That shit scratches.
Yeah, they look like white pine where you were.
That's cedar. That's cedar.
Yeah, cedar.
Oh, cedar, man.
Where you stopped earlier.
There's a lot of rock outcroppings and shit here. A lot of caves will be on like this, and then years of dirt running down fills them up. You know what I mean?
That's like
We used to get a generator and a power washer, and it was by the lake, and we just power wash the caves out. You know, water moves shit quick.
Oh, yeah.
I started to just broke a sweat. You know what I mean? After all this walking, it makes you cool off. You know, now it feels like the air's on. Look at that, the locust. Look at these thorns.
Huh.
They'll fuck you up. How'd you like to have that on your head?
Yeah.
No.
That would suck.
Your sky looks clear.
Make a good walking stick. Leave points on it.
Oh, I got probably 6 in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
We've had so much rain that every time I go down to the other river, there's like 200 yards of debris, flood. I got 100 bobbers. Those walking sticks are tempered in water. You know what I mean? They're hard.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, you can pretty much just carve on them a little bit and they're done sometimes. I've made a few hundred in my day. I'm sure you have too.
Yeah.
I had the whole back of my truck full at one time, and the last place I lived, people came asking me if they could have one. I couldn't say no to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're going to do their own thing on it then, you know? Everybody's got one of those Dremels.
Yeah, that's why I've been cutting off with, like, I got my saws on, and I find one that's a branch sticking out.
Yeah.
And then where the branch is, if I cut it off below the branch, then you have to work your way up. Well, the trees, it's opposite the way it should be if you want a handle. Trying to get a handle sticking off of it. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, you know, I get those on the cedars off. I get a whole cedar tree because they're like three, you know, the whole tree and the root. The root sometimes will be a good handle.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Small oak trees are like that. You know, little small oaks that's about, you know, so big around.
Oh yeah, that's hard shit. But you know, the Native Americans use it's called Osage orange hedge apple. It's the hardest wood. What they do, they'd prune the trees when they come up. And they'd actually just grow the arrow. You know what I mean? It gets so tall and they prune it.
Oh
they
yeah.
I mean, that's easy, you know.
Yeah.
The hedge apple, it'll blow your chainsaw in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? If you try to cut it.
Yeah, I never thought about that. We got this stuff down here too. It's like a rock, but it's a wood. It's hard as a rock.
Buzzards. There's 4 buzzards. 5. Look at them. 5 of them.
Stronger than the wind.
Hey, you know, they have drones that look like these things too. They won't flap their wings. It looks the exact same, but they just have a propeller, you know. It'll look just like one of these. Look at that. They're pretty much they're the same thing as an eagle. They just ain't got no hair on their head. You know what I mean?
I saw a raven today.
An eagle is a scavenger just like him. You know?
Ravens and crows. I heard them today.
Oh, they're everywhere. I haven't heard you here today.
Yeah, but he was playing with the crow, and it's one of those. That's a raven. I can hear him.
See how late these trees don't get their leaves yet? Look, still ain't got no leaves. Man, see that right out there is the old landfill, this field. And I started coming down here before they got it done, and I found like a 1920 prosthetic leg with a built-in foot, you know, the shoe and everything. There was a lot of medical waste in there. There was Infamil from the 50s still in the bottle, the glass bottle.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. What time is
This
it?
is where you would go down the portal all the time.
Oh, you tricked a lot of miles. This way you can go. I mean, there's like I think it's 7 or 8 miles where that natural arch was and that cave and all that stuff.
Mhm.
They've watched Truth in Canada too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Not near me though.
I know what's his name? Crazy fucker, Isabella. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Morgan. Hey, Mikey B. I got the clips. I got him a long time ago. I'm serious. He's scary. You know what I mean? He'll go, I turn into like this demon, start talking about children and stuff. Yeah, I was like, dude, that ain't right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these people out here ain't right. I'll tell you that right now. Watch who they hang out with.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. I'm saying.
Sassy, I did a video today. It's called Freak Quincy.
That's what I said. I remember when Jack Klugman got arrested, the signs outside the jail said Free Quincy.
I stopped call it Freak Quincy.
Hey, have you seen Raccoon Hillbilly's page yet?
I guess not.
He brought some videos back from over 5 years ago of Old Toothless.
Sassy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same shit, same exact song and dance. He's saying the same thing.
Really?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
was doing that on Tony's channel too. He was on Tony's channel for a couple months too.
Oh yeah, we got videos that are now hundreds. His buddies, all of his buddies came back and brought all their old videos back. They gave me like 4 terabytes of information, all on Toothless. So
Well, first of all, if some freaky shit happens to your butthole, you don't tell people.
No, you're not. I wouldn't do that if I was him again. But it's too late.
Think about it. Why do you want someone else to feel your pain, especially when it's that kind of pain? You know what I mean? You don't got to tell anybody nothing. The people seem to like think they're on Oprah or some shit when they get on here.
Here's a concern that nobody knows that we have evidence of now. He's got all his kids in there researching stuff for him on the computer. Like every time his neighbor puts up a video, he's got his oldest kids in there dog piling it. I mean, they're on it. They got so many computers in there. So he's training these kids to be predators, basically. You see what I mean? They're not learning how to socialize. They don't have no outside friends. They don't get to go.
How to hate.
Nope, that's all. He's like a cult. He wants to have like a little cult going on in there.
Well, I clicked on his channel the other day, and he had this rant for like 10 minutes. He goes, and that's why I don't let it get to me. I was like, I'm sure it just did get to you. You just talked about it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought put my name in your title, boy. Don't you ever?
I know. It's funny that people think that you care.
I'll be laughing at these fools, man.
They were looking. I mean, when Tony was looking for him, that's how if 2 and 2 don't make 5, guys. Come on.
Hey, I don't think there's anybody quite like hating like Tony did anymore. At least not my.
But they wanted to put him just as bad. Yeah. So if he has to go, so do they. Out with the motherfuckers.
When they attacked Camilleana Rose way back when, you know, it's like, you know, we all knew Camilleana Rose. She's dead now. And all the same thing they did to her, and they're doing to people now. And then you got fools that'll follow this group like ass cracking them. They're the same.
I forgot about them. Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still there.
Going at me.
Yeah, they're buddies
I forgot
again.
all about them. You said that. I didn't know. I thought they quit doing all that shit.
No, they're back buddies.
Oh, really?
Old shit, and it's so funny. It's just so funny. He's over there fucking thinking that. Shut the fuck up, Asmer.
That kind of stuff's like what girls did in junior high.
Yeah, they talk about my wife like that's going to bother me. Them talking about my wife on the internet.
Talking about, honestly, yeah. Give me a break. So, of course, he's sitting over there, hiding behind another girl. Give me a break. And on top of it, it's one of these things where, honestly, I'll come up with a panel later just because you wanted to be the panel whore. Get your wheelchair ready, you fucker.
It's just too easy. That's why it's just like no fun anymore. Even because
it's a waste of
So
time.
not honest to
because
God.
no matter what you do, they're not going to understand anything you say anyway.
Hey, and they got the one boy's got charges. 303 got arrested. They took all 7 of his kids from him. He probably will never get them back. I tried to tell him how many months ago they're going to Eric Branch your ass, boy. All he cared about was put that virus stuck up from the house. And I'm like, you fool, you fucking idiot. But who fucking is now in jail? $10,000 bond. Or did his buddies get him out yet? What happened to all his buddies?
Car thief news, he's still in jail. He's been in there for months. I mean, months.
Yeah.
He's in Springfield where I live,
And then that boy Tonic, he up in a world of shit too for calling the police and fake phone calls and shit like they always used to do everybody.
Well, this is where like wasting your resources is not a cool thing, right?
Well, after a while, they're going to get sick of it. No matter what it is, they're just going to get sick of it.
Yeah, so then Ass Crack called the same dude, and that's going to screw old Toxic Tonic because he ain't allowed to have no third-party calls, and he's his friend. So that's a third-party call. Well, they'll be busting Tonic for what Ass Crack did. This is going to get good to watch. I'm going to love every bit of it.
What do you think about Long Island artist?
He's doing a hell of a job. He's got a lot of people following him, but then so did fucking perverts out here, Okay,
what about Chili?
Chili's a piece of shit. He's a scamming.
I don't know. I never went around him. I just see all the stuff he posted.
It's all money. It's all about the money. Hell, he ain't went back and fought the cases he got charged for. He left in misdemeanors, so they can't extradite him as long as he don't get too close to that state. They might, but yeah, he ain't standing up for shit but the dollar.
Well, to me, I used to watch them all, but there's a few that.
Yeah,
I was a cop, punch him in the mouth too. You know what I mean? Some of them are just belligerent, and they don't care what the cops say. They're just going to sit there and say "fuck you." I mean, come on, there's our cops that are. If they treat you that way, I don't think you should treat them that way. As long as they're white to you, be white back to them.
Exactly. Yeah, I call them the new cops. They're not auditors or cop watchers. They're cops. So they're the same as a cop. I mean, it's just another cop with a camera.
That's funny how they just start. They don't really bootlick. They're like ass licking.
Yep. And they act
but some of them are like a cammed up caveman. I like his attitude too.
Hey, here's the part I like the most. Everyone out there says they will not comply, right? But they all comply. They all comply with YouTube's fucking Nazi rule to get that dollar, don't they? So who they comply?
Yeah, when Mike Tyson said it's all tough until somebody gets hit in the face. I mean, that thing's changed when you get tased or you'd be like, yeah, I love pigs. I mean, there's a lot of. I don't even know what you call them. They're not really cop watchers. They're just like, I guess they just watch. No, they don't really bitch at them or nothing. They're just like, what's the point of filming them? I don't know.
So that they don't violate someone else's constitutional rights, like do another, that's all. And to let them know we're watching them because they're out of control.
I know all that, but some people, I don't ever see them do anything. I mean, they don't ever say nothing to them about their constitution, But, they do need to retrain them. That should be part of their training. Because people that come into our country have to pass tests. They know more about our country than most people that live here.
Did you watch today? I sent Kat a link. Did you see all the people coming across our border today live? Hundreds of them. Huh? Down in
Mexico?
Texas. Yeah, down in Texas. Yeah, the Mexico border.
There's already been, 11 million already or something?
We watched literally hundreds and hundreds. The dude was standing there filming live today. There was a line so long, I was like, where the hell are they all coming from? And they just
Honduras and all those.
Huh?
They're letting people out of prison in those. They're sending them here out of prison to come here.
Yep. Why would they want to feed them?
Exactly. They're like the United States will take everybody, criminals and all.
But dude, I'm telling you, I watched the video today. I bet you there was 200, 300, 400 people come across in this line. They were standing there. The guards told them when to come in, had them all lined up.
Really?
They let them come in. They were going to give them something to eat, something to drink, let them rest for a little while, and then ship them out of Texas somewhere to a town near us.
Yeah, and there's probably only like 3 or 4 out of all of them can speak English.
And this is just one spot. Now, this is happening all along the border right now.
You just wait till the crime rate goes up double. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tried to find the guy's page I was on.
Those people don't care about us.
No.
You know, the Ukraine people that come here can get Social Security. Thanks to Biden.
And I can't.
I can't yet. I got 5 years.
You're in the wrong country. You're in the wrong country. That's what we say up here. I'm in the wrong country.
Well,
I'm going to go over to your country and apply for your stuff.
I just tell them I'm older than I am. That's all. And give me a new ID.
Party.
Yeah.
I ain't ready yet. I just from that shit, the park thing, I got stuff from for SSI, just whatever. I ain't doing that shit till I have to.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be, it ain't enough anyway to live on.
I know you would like to think, well, god dang, I'm sure I can make more than $200 a week somewhere. I was gonna take what they got to give.
You could do that selling weed, but hell, they sell weed everywhere now. There ain't no market for black market weed anymore because it's too much. You know what I mean?
Not unless you grow it. Oops, I can't do that no more.
No, but I mean, we can grow it, but people will buy it at the dispensary and pay more money than before they'll buy it from somebody who grows it at their house here. You know what I mean?
I'm not too sure about that. I guess it depends on who's growing.
Yeah. Well, today I went to a head shop and it smelled like weed, and I said, I'm in it. And they invited me in the back and smoked pot with me and dabs out of a big old water vapor bong right there in the store.
Dang.
And I gave them a bud, and they gave me 2 buds. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. However, like I said in the chat there, they keep their eyes on the street too, right?
Okay.
Because I can grow 4 plants.
We can grow 12. Like 3 different stations. Like,
legally, what I would tell you. Legally, what I would tell you. What I don't tell you is none of your business.
That Pony Express or whatever used to go through here.
Oh, cool. Imagine that back in the day, all these wagon wheels.
Well, this is the Sauk River Valley. The Native Americans came here to hunt and gather in the fall without fighting, and they got long enough to store up for winter or whatever.
I don't care what you say. I'm also getting the tills over here. Whatever land is that, it speaks to me.
Well, right here, last time I came, I took 2 steps and found 2 arrowheads.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'd be throwing tobacco down.
Now it feels like a sauna. Woo! Holy shit.
There's been bloodshed on that plant.
Oh.
I mean, I know that.
A lot of fighting here. There used to be a train track over there where that field was, and Harry Truman was on it when he was running for president. Hey, what's up, Michael Joshua?
And think about all those train tracks led to Canada.
That's called the Underground Railroad.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can still see the rails today, and I follow it. And it's one of the...
I've been on a few rails. I've done a few rails now, huh?
In Niagara. All the way up here. Think about bootlegging as well, with down the street where the old Peekaboo House was. So over 100 years, Sleeman, that was Al Capone.
It's about 120 degrees in this bitch. Woo! Even the skinny motherfuckers be sweating. Oh man. What time is it? I'm late. I don't care. I'm always late. But you don't have a schedule, you can be late, right?
Yeah.
I saw something today on YouTube where a cop got charged with like 7 counts of child pornography.
Well, by the way, speaking of cops, I've seen the cop today, and I mean, this is the funny thing. Big, in a white vehicle, just a normal white vehicle. So, there
you go.
Speedy controllers.
That only cost $5 in gas.
At least, yeah, no kidding, right?
It's a pretty cool house. at this. Actually, somebody got like sheep. They got sheep and goats.
They're not bad.
You don't see that many sheep here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right back in there is a big lake the city owns, and they have it all fenced off where you can't even go in there. No trespassing. Assholes. See a lot of rock houses here.
Yeah. See, they had one like that here, but then it's.
This is the road that used to go to Kansas City.
It away.
It's
Like, what are you doing?
You know how many people probably got killed on this road back in the day? There's no way to get to Kansas City was on this curvy. Now they got expressways over there, 4 lanes. You know what I mean?
You're getting ported from her. Get out the way. Imagine being in the car with fast. I'd be like, Cassie.
Yeah, I can hear me good. Go ahead.
You're in the middle of the road.
Like this? Woo! It's only against the wall with the cops are around.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't ever gotten a few drag racing tickets when I was younger. But I drove for forever. See, like the house back in there, like, hidden, you know. Remember, what was his name? He went Sasquatch or something like that. I can't remember his name now. He lives back in here. I haven't seen him forever. He used to do streams. He had moonshine and all that shit.
Huh.
I can't remember his name now. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
These are a Habitat for Humanity out here. See how all the houses kind of look fake.
So they're like are they prefabs?
No, they build them for like people of lower income.
Yeah, but are they like prefab?
Just a labor or some or the parts on them.
Like a modular concrete.
Yeah.
See, there's another rock house. I like this fucker. Always look like that. There may not be a roof on them sometimes in the woods, but the rocks are still standing. Yeah.
Well, it makes it warmer and cooler inside the house. It keeps it warm.
When them rocks get cold, they cold all the way through, ain't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If they might have a fireplace on the other side.
Rocks like that, you know what I mean? Kind of like a log cabin except rocks.
Right, but he might have a fireplace there, and it would nicely heat up all the rocks.
A hearth. This right here is a new. They got giant tusks too.
We didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, no kidding. The wind is talking. The wind talks to me. Wind talkers. It's the wind talkers.
Quiet listener. It's not too quiet today.
I couldn't hear you because I was like,
Michael Jackson upside down.
What highway is that over there?
That's 13. It's Kansas. It goes all the way to Kansas City.
Is that Tim Hortons?
Is that what?
I thought that was a Tim Hortons sign.
It's rush hour, 5 o'clock. This is busy.
Right there. It's an oval. The oval sign.
Hey, I was working in Washington, D.C., and we tried to butt into the traffic outside of the city, and it was like 6 lanes, and people got out and sit on the hood of the car with a book. That's how slow the traffic was there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it didn't move. It didn't. The guy, we stopped and ate at a Shoney's, and the guy said he had to leave to go to work 3 hours early to get there.
Huh.
Fuck that. I would move instantly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what happened. Or you're paying the gas price.
You get around that many people, something's going to happen. I can't tolerate ignorance. There's that place I used to live. Look, they're still tearing up that fucking place. I hate that place. In the ghetto. Now look at this side. This is what they look over here. It looks like a beach property. See that? Yeah, they're spending like $90 million on this fairgrounds. Oh, yeah, see, look, they tore down the pavilion that had been there for like 100 years. And now look at the shit they're putting in. It's like $50 million for that shit. To have concerts and all that shit, Big. Look how big that fucking thing is. Rodeos. Yeah.
A lot of construction going on up there, huh?
Oh, always. You know, they act like the world's coming to an end. How come people are still fucking spending money on building shit? You know what I mean? I mean, that you notice that would probably stop first, don't you think?
Yeah, it will. It will when the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, like right up there's I-44 right there. You know, and when you can tell when something's up because the trucks aren't running on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the first thing you see, not very many diesels, and it's quiet.
On 2006, 7, and 8, there's still construction sitting around that never got finished from back then.
Oh, really?
Yep, down here in Florida.
Hey, this is a Bible college that went out of business. Hey, it was over 100 years and it closed. That's fucked up, ain't it?
Nobody fucking wants to go believe in the bullshit they be trying to put on you.
Well, they're the kind that taught evangelists and like missionaries. Anybody going overseas now, they're fucking scared.
Yeah.
They're killing Christians everywhere. I ain't going over there. Hey, these woods right here have never been. I found like people sleeping out there in sleeping bags every time I went in there. There's like 10 churches on this street. There's another one.
Damn.
I'm serious. There'll be one on all four corners. And see if you're in another country, they'd be sitting across the street shooting machine guns at you because of what you believe in. You know what I mean?
And just think, all that space, no tax money getting paid to the community.
Exactly. Right here, look, two of them, two different denominations right next to each other. This is what the Well has a lady preacher. Look, and then there's what's that one? Presbyterian right next door to Baptist.
And just think, hey, not only is it not paying any taxes, it's a drain on the system because they want people to come give them money.
Oh, I know. Whenever COVID was going on, old Kenneth Copeland's like, don't stop tithing just because you ain't coming to church. Hey, well, they have Assembly of God here called James River Assembly, and they're called campuses. They're so big, they got Starbucks inside, and they take the tithing right out of your bank account directly.
Damn.
Now, that's crazy, isn't it?
Sign up to get your money taken right out. That way you get a better spot when you die.
Hey, when I had the pawn shop, my buddy went to church there, and he'd bring me by some, he called it Christian cocaine. It was that Starbucks coffee.
Damn.
Hey, and you know what? The 501(c) churches, I've been to about 6 of them. They're all the same. They have a big stage and a band, like a rock and roll band, drums, everything, and they have the lyrics behind them, and everybody's singing the lyrics. You know what I mean? It's not even real. It's not church. You know what I mean? It's some. It's called prosperity preaching, where they want that money. You know what I mean? They tell you the more that you give them, the more God will give you.
But they hoard the money. It's like they hoard it. They're money hoarders.
Oh yeah, I know. They don't help the congregation. You know what I mean?
Well, they do a little bit, but they still save a lot.
Yeah, but and when you see, I don't know. You know, it's called false prophet. PROFIT. I mean, when you know it, you can see the bullshit right in their eyes. And some people can't though. They just follow it and kiss their ass off. You know what I mean? Give them money.
I like the ones come out here and act the way they act out here, and then they hold the Bible up. I just sit there and look at them like, that's why nobody believes in that crap no more.
Okay, that's exactly. If you're going to be a Christian, you need to lead by example, because why would you be a piece of shit and say you're a Christian? Why would somebody want to be like you if you're a piece of shit? You know what I mean?
How many have we seen do that out here in the past year?
Oh, and they do that to get this. You know, it's fake. It's fakery, and they do it to get sympathy and people to feel sorry for them. You know.
Don't know. To get that, don't know. They got to get that, don't know. You know.
I know. I've never said hit the like button and subscribe ever. Not once. I've never said that.
I never have either. I'm not one that's going to do that either.
I mean, I know those grow channels and all that shit. I got to 2,000, you know, just because I do, you know. I wouldn't promote myself or nothing. I monetize, and I've made $1.71 on the advertising. But you don't get it till you get $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I made.
I had to send in a picture of my ID and fill out a 1090, all this tax forms for them to remonetize me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they'll give it to you. They'll take it away. They'll give it back. They'll take it away. And then I found out this one guy, they owed him like 30 grand, right? Well, they took his commercials away. Well, it says in there that if you don't fight and get your commercials back within 50 days, they give all that money back to the people that gave it the advertising.
Hey, well, Kent Hovind, he's a preacher, you know. He had $68,000 and they took his channel and he had 400,000 subscribers, and they said for $2,000 they'd give him his subscribers back. And they kept his money. 68 grand they owed him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and he don't even have a channel now. They took him, motherfucker. And they didn't even tell him why or nothing.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
I've had 4 strikes, but you know, it's a long time ago.
Hey, it's called the New World Order, is the AI.
It's already here. I don't know
Well, what's going to keep the world in order? Artificial intelligence, because you can't trust human to do it. Humans are crooked, right? Think about it. If you program a computer like YouTube and make everybody follow their rules, you don't like it, you get kicked out of the fucking group, right?
Artificial intelligence. Shooting everybody the first week.
Well, that you have to follow the rules, otherwise you don't get to play their game. The game.
Oh yeah, that tax credit system thing where they'll shut your card off, or you can't get gas or food or.
Well, it's going to be like that. Yeah, everything. Yeah, you're stuck at home now because they turned your card off, took your money back.
They control everything you do with that because they just shut you off.
Yeah, exactly. That's
what they do in China. When you get the death penalty in China, they take you outside into a van and harvest all your organs right there.
Yeah, can you see? You have to follow the rule of the computer. The computer sends the police to get you.
Oh yeah,
the robots coming to get you, and so the artificial intelligence of the giant computer that rules it all, rules the world. That's the new world order. It's not people running it; it's someone fixing the computer.
That's why YouTube and everything's an algorithm now.
Exactly. You know, I did that story the other day. YouTube's algorithm, their artificial intelligence, matches 10-year-old little girls with pornography if they're in a bikini.
Oh my God.
So the people that look up pornography on YouTube and on Google, the internet will feed them 10-year-old little girls in a swimming pool in bikini. The lady that come out and spoke about it, she put up a little video and got 40,000 views. She's like, what the fuck? It's my kids swimming in a pool. Two little kids. YouTube matched her name with people that watch porn and that watched, naked yoga and videos like that.
You look at the United Nations. The United Nations is trying to pass it where.
I've seen that.
That's sick.
It is, dude.
When do you stream? Because I never get any notifications.
Only when I want to.
Well, I didn't know if you still were. I haven't seen much.
I've been busy too, dude. I ain't had time to go out
there. Yeah, me too.
Every time you go on there, it takes 8-10 hours. We usually go on Max's room or Crafty Cat's room or Freedom Fighter's room or.
I quit going to a lot of places. Like some of them are just.
Well, I don't go over there no more because they're going to let the fucking redhead porn bomber up on the panel. I'm not hanging out with people like that.